program. Viewer discretion is advised.
We are waiting on Mexican Ironman, but good morning, everybody. Good morning. I hope you are having a good one. Are you ready for Taco Tuesday? Taco Tuesday. I think he just messaged me. Oh shit. I get over there when I can. This is, okay. All right. Okay. Mike will be here when he is done. So hopefully he will be here soon. We've got a surprise for him though today because we got a response from YouTube about our political ad. So we've got to show that to him. Good morning, everybody. Andy Masterson. Good morning. Hope you are doing well. Mim, how long before AMC croaks? It's a good question. That is a good question. If they don't, if they don't screw around and find out, maybe not. There's going to be a bunch of companies that are screwing around and find out. Dude, did anybody see the response coming out of the Doctor Who actors on people just not tuning in, walking away? Good, go. We don't need you. Yeah, that's what you want. Less people watching your show. More people leaving, as if enough people didn't leave Doctor Who already. It's dead, Jim. It's dead. So many people walking away. I asked a buddy of mine, why are you still watching this shit? Why even put yourself through the garbage? Because I got to review it. Well, I would have just walked. I'd be done. Oh, but you know, I got to do this and this. No, you don't. There's plenty of other stuff out there to watch. There's plenty of other stuff out there to review. There's plenty of other stuff out there to deal with. You don't have to deal with that. You don't. Your terms are acceptable. Trinoculus P. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. They told the fans to leave. So we did. That's the way it is. That is the way it is. So yeah, you want us to leave? Leave. Leave. Don't watch it anymore. I stopped. I don't watch Star Trek, any new Star Trek. I watch old stuff. In fact, I was watching TOS last night. I don't watch Star Wars, any of the new Star Wars. I've got the original trilogy. I don't need any of their bullshit. Old Doctor Who. Go watch the old Doctor Who and review episodes of the old Doctor Who. Forget this carrot top bullshit crap character. Nope, not doing it. Good morning. Grumpy, I have not watched the dumpster fire since Clara became a zombie and got replaced by a woman of color. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Just don't watch it. Walk away. Done. Don't give them the view. Don't give them the watch. Don't put yourself through it. They're intentionally doing this to piss you off and get a reaction out of you. They're intentionally doing this shit to piss you off and to get a reaction out of you. That's what they want. That justifies all the little things they are doing to the show. And I'm done. They want that. They want that outrage. That's why they are doing this. They want that outrage and they want that fury from old school fans. And they want to get rid of you. They don't care about you. I'm having so much fun watching STD modeling a season after a very bad episode of TNG. Ugh. I just can't. I can't. Read a book. Go check out Adega's books. Adega's got his whole space opera done, set, finished, 5 books, a lot of content there. It's a masterpiece in writing science fiction. Go read. There are good books to read. There are other IPs to watch. How much sci-fi do we have out there that we can watch and that we can enjoy? And we don't have to watch any of this current day shit. We don't have to have anything to do with it. We do not have to have anything to do with it. I was such a fan of Doctor Who that I was even buying the audio adventures. Not a penny. Not anymore. I wouldn't give the BBC a dime. And the people in Europe have to give BBC a dime. They have to give them. Okay, so the people in the UK, they don't have a choice. They get TB taxed. So it's getting paid for, whether you like it or not. Well, guess what? There's some funny shit happening here where it's getting paid for, whether we like it or not. They've got the money. They've got the money to make it. They're getting the money to keep making it. So they don't care anymore. They don't have to worry about viewers anymore. They don't have to worry about any of that, and they can complain all they want with their little streaming shit. So just don't watch it. Don't pay for it. Don't have a part in it. I canceled all that shit. I don't have Amazon. I don't have any of that shit. So I'm not worried about it. I'm not paying for it. They're not getting a dime out of me. Doesn't matter what they are. I gave up free shipping from Amazon where I could just order whatever the hell I wanted to because I was done. I'm done. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. Some people did that when Lord of the Rings stuff came out. The fake Lord of the Rings stuff and Guy Ladriel and all that shit. Don't pay for it. Don't keep paying for it. I was never a huge Doctor Who fan, but it's sad to see them crash and burn like this. That's what they want. They want to ruin it for everyone. That is not their new target audience. They think that for every single one fan that walks away, they're going to get 3 or 4 because this is what they're doing. No, they've got it wrong. With 0 F's given, spitting in the face of their 60-year-old fans. They just don't care, Lady Aaron. They do not care. They do not care about you. They do not care about their fans. They don't give a shit. They don't give a crap. If you say, I was a fan, they will spit in your face. They will spit in your face and call you wrong think and tell you to go somewhere else. They do not want you there. Same goes with Star Trek. Same goes with Star Wars. Same goes with all the current bullshit that's going on. They don't want you there. And they think that every time one of you walks away, they're going to get 3 or 4 more people. And that's not the way it is. I hate to tell you, but that's not the way it is. For every 3 or 4 of us that walks away, you might get a half. You might get a half a fan. You might get a fan that tunes in for half an episode and goes, nah. They don't care. They do not care. And it is not sustainable. We just talked about this yesterday with the gaming industry. It is not sustainable. They cannot sustain their numbers. Sony is crashing. Xbox is crashing. And they're scrambling to find some way. My pronouns are she/her. You remember that, right? You remember that? My pronouns are she/her. Yeah. And why? Why? Because, we're gonna pander and we're gonna kiss the ass of people that aren't even buying our shit. I find you're a mass suspect, Loki. Thank you, Shum. Rock on, Shum. Thank you. Question everything, ladies and gentlemen. Question everything. My math might be wrong. It might be, but I don't think it is. Andy Masterson, Loki. The new fans don't buy merch. They don't buy anything. They don't have the money to buy anything. They don't have the money to buy this shit. They don't. How many Carrot Top orange weirdo dude bro mams are out there just running out there to buy Doctor Who merch? And they get up to the counter and they're like, sir, you're going to have to take one step back. And they go, it's ma'am. I mean, I see those all the time, right? Right? Right. You see them all the time in every store. They're all running around trying to buy Doctor Who merch now, saying, it's ma'am. No. Movie studios are pulling the radio MO, replace something great with something so bad the fans will rejoice in the mediocrity that comes after. They were wrong. Fans are not stupid. No, fans are not stupid. We are not stupid. We know better. And we get more and more and more as time has gone on. We get what's going on. We see the writing on the walls. But Rings of Power Season 2 will save Tolkien. Tolkien doesn't need to be saved. Tolkien's doing just fine. Lord of the Rings doing just fine. Theater I'm going to see all the original movies at, sold out. Ain't that something? Sold out. No more tickets. No more tickets to see the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and that's next month. I don't think Lord of the Rings is in any kind of trouble that they have to worry about anybody saving Tolkien. It is sold more books than any other book in existence. I don't think they need to worry about anybody saving Tolkien unless we're talking about the image that needs to be saved. Oh, the Tolkien image has to be saved because it's mansplaining and it's patriarchy and there's not enough diversity. We have to save the image of Tolkien. When I heard that they were talking about Idris Elba as Aragorn, I was like, shut up. Just shut up. Just shut the hell up. If you can't get Vigo back and de-age him for the movie, then don't mess with me. Don't do it. Just don't do it. It mattered before. How many of you here have watched the appendices multiple times for Lord of the Rings movies and The Hobbit? How many of you out here have seen those? How many of you out there heard Peter Jackson over and over and over again talk about the authenticity and bringing the books to life and how it has to be right? We have to do it right. We have to get it right. That is so important, getting it right. Now, is it going to be about getting the image right for a modern audience? Because we've heard that before. We've heard that before. If you wanna do this, you need to do it right, and it needs to all flow together and be exactly the way it was. If you don't, then why make it? Why make it? Why put your heart and soul into it if you're just going to trounce all over the other movies? Hobbit's not the best trilogy ever. It's not. It's got problems. They stretched out too much. We've talked about this. Everybody's talked about this. It's something that I don't need to go over with you all over again. However, if you're going to make a movie through that, but before all this, then you need, which you only get like what, 15, 20 minutes of the movie? You get 15, 20 minutes into the movie of Fellowship before you need to address the hunt for Gollum. And congrats to the YouTube channel that got their content back, that had made a fan film like 10 years ago called The Hunt for Gollum. And as soon as WB announces we're making a movie called The Hunt for Gollum, it's gone. Disney didn't even do that when they stole the Predator movie idea. Disney didn't even do that when they were like, "Oh, we're gonna make an American Indian Predator." You know what they should have done? They should have taken the guy that was in Shogun, the samurai leader that was in Shogun. I absolutely love that guy and everything he's been in. Even Westworld season 2, he was absolutely great. It wasn't his fault that the whole overcomplicated bullshit they did in that season was crap. Take the samurai, badass son of a bitch. I think he was in 47 Ronin too, and move him into a Predator versus samurai movie where like he's a wandering Ronin whose shogun was killed by a predator, hunted down and killed by a predator, and he's hunting the predator, right? He is hunting the predator. That you want to flip shit on its head? That's what you do. He's hunting the predator. As the predator is going out doing his thing, he's hunting him. And he knows a couple of the secrets because he's seen the son of a bitch and he saw what happened with his master. And maybe, you do the Arnold trope where he's like all muddied up and it doesn't see him and he gets it. So he's like caked head to toe in mud, running around naked with his floppy dong hanging out and a samurai sword. It could work. It could work. You've got a badass movie. Instead, what do? They steal the American Indian thing off of a fan film somebody else already made. Yes, I absolutely agree. Should have ended after season 1. That was a great season. Absolutely great season. And it sets up the movie. It sets up the movie, which is what I thought they were doing. I thought they were like setting it up to go into what happened in the movie. And nah, they just dicked around. I used to like the idea of prequels to movies like Predator, but they just dilute the story and do nothing to make it better. Well, that's why you change it. You flip it on its head. You flip it on its head, Grumpy. You don't have any weapons, no guns, no explosives. You might have explosives. You might have like little like pouch grenades or something. Because, they could totally gotten that from the Chinese. Get gunpowder from the Chinese. They could do some cool shit like that, but they don't. No. So again, a company has taken a fan film and decided we're going to make a movie out of it. Get some new ideas. Make some new things. No, we're going to go back to the well that we've always done. We're going to go back to the well and we're going to drain that son of a bitch dry and we're going to wring out every last drop that we can out of it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm tired of it. I want new content. I want new movies. I want new ideas. And all they can do is wring that last drop out of everything so that they can get another penny out of it. Why not take terrible old movies or TV shows and remake them done right? Not a bad idea. But again, you're wringing out something. I heard it was the director of The Crow. The director of The Crow, the new Crow movie, said that no one had tapped this fan base to access the goodwill that was created from the first movie. What does that tell you? What does that tell you out there that they want? They want the fans that from that first movie that made that movie bukus of bucks. They want to wring some more money out of you. That's all they care about. It's all they care about. Sagadorf 9 with the $5 super chat. Said it just after the Tokugawa shogunate during the isolation. Japan made boatloads of guns with the swords. Right there. Boom. Boom. Great idea. 5 seconds. Great idea. Better than the shit they're going to come up with. Because they don't have any ideas left. They do not have any good ideas left. So they got to take ideas from other people, or they got to go back to the well and see how much they can squeeze out of it to get every last drop of money from you. Thank you, Psychodorf9, for that $5 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and this one is just for you, my friend. Skol!
Spartans! What is your profession?
Oh, let's see. What are you guys saying? I like Terminator 2. Did I ever say I didn't? Yeah, but I don't blame that film. I blame the studio. They tried to wring every last penny out of Terminator. Why is it that it's always the first two movies? Everything after that just downhill. Aliens, it's the same way. There are only 2 alien movies. Everything else is just... when Ridley was coming back, when they were like, Ridley Scott's going to come back, I was like, oh, here we go. Start getting ready because it's going to be a humdinger. That fell flat twice. Ugh. Oh, Cameron's coming back. Dark Fate. Oh, well, maybe we'll get it. Never mind. Maybe we'll get a good Terminator movie. And then it's like, if you don't like that this woman's in this movie, then she's gonna scare the shit out of you. Uh-huh. Sure thing. They took, did you see her in Blade Runner 2049? They took a very feminine, cute. She was cute. She wasn't like, damn, she's gorgeous, but she was cute. And they malified her. It's all the only word, guyified her, whatever. They guy Ladriel'd her into, look at me. Oh, but Loki, that was for the part. No, it wasn't. She's gonna scare the hell out of misogyny. Huh? And you signed off on this, Cameron? Of course you did. Morning. It's the little sheriff, Punk Waddle. Hey, next time you see Drunk Waddle, you tell him that Loki's got a bottle of vodka for him, a bottle of Skull vodka for Drunk Waddle next time I see him. So, as I've been reviewing X-Men 97, it really hit me how there is no audience, no plan to make money. A cartoon for adults which won't get kids into comics or toys. They don't care because content. How many kids are going to watch X-Men 97 and suddenly think it's like the bee's knees bestest? Oh my God! Where did you come from?
Oh, am I not wanted?
Hush. Oh my God. We have something important we have to deal with this morning.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the arena Mexican Ironman. Good morning, my friend. How are you?
Good morning. I just got off a 2-hour Zoom call with a client of mine in Germany. I've been talking tax for 2 hours. I simultaneously had a great weekend and a rough weekend, but I'm here. And I just today's definitely one of those days where I thank God I'm not a YouTuber. Anyway.
Well, I don't blame you. We were just talking about like the mess with IPs and what happened with Doctor Who, and I saw a certain YouTuber comment on that last night, and he was like, "This show is a shit show." I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. And I was like, D, stop watching it. Stop watching it. You're just hurting yourself by watching it.
You know what? I got more respect for people that watch shit and commented on it than people that shit on shit that don't watch it. I mean, either don't watch it, and if you're not going to watch it, don't talk about it if you're not going to watch it. That's what I think.
Well, we've got something that you saw that we really need to talk about. Let me share this. I'm not going to
talk about Doctor Who other than the trailer or because I'm not going to watch. I already told D. I already told him DC. I'm not watching Doctor Who. I'm already having to watch freaking Star Trek.
So everybody remembers a couple weeks ago we got this.
Yeah,
we got this. Because they said that the stuff from Taco Tuesday was a campaign ad violation because of election advertising in the United States. Well, I finally got a response from YouTube, Mike, and we had to send in a video to explain ourselves and how that is not a political ad.
More likely, you had to send yourself. You had to send in a video to explain yourself.
Well, ourselves, because we're both in the ad.
Oh, all right. Go ahead.
So, ladies and gentlemen, may I present our video response? Mike, you better be paying attention. Our video response to YouTube.
He is a man of the people.
He should have been canceled. I was out of my mind back then and high on drugs. Okay, I snorted.
He has solutions, both domestic.
If Mags is the first lady, if you think we're ever going to make it from the West Wing residence actually to the Oval Office, and we're not even going to make it 100 yards. Are you kidding? Good luck. Good luck. You kidding? I'm going to post Secret Service upside the door and I say, I don't care if a nuclear bomb goes off.
And abroad.
Okay? I'm going to use my money to rent out the top floor of the highest building in Dubai, and we're going to launch a new program. We're going to buy plane tickets for all these university protesters. We're going to fly them to Dubai for an all-expense-paid trip, and we're going to start a new program called Window Jumping for Palestine.
A vote for Mexican Ironman is a vote for someone.
Mexican Ironman is launching the Smoking Hot Cutie Pie Conservative Women Initiative to Save America program.
Mex we can.
More sarcastic and funny and basically stupid than a Mexican running for fucking president. That is awesome.
Thank you, Project Storytime, for that. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely.
Wait, Josh did that?
Josh did that. Guys, if you want to throw in a campaign video for Mexican Ironman, send it right here, stone_Loki at hotmail.com, or send it over on Twitter at StoneLoki1 over on Twitter. I will play it on the show if you want to run a campaign ad for Mexican Ironman.
I love it.
Yes, Josh did that.
Is that on YouTube somewhere? Where's that video?
I'll post it on YouTube today.
You did?
I will. As soon as the show's over, I'll post it on YouTube. I wanted to play it here before anybody else saw it in front of you.
Awesome. That was awesome. We gotta play that every week now until the election season. That's our official campaign ad. Mexican Ironman is not a YouTuber, but I can be recruited to save this country before it destroys itself.
That's right. That's right. We need a strong Mexa hand for I can't believe I said that. Mexa hand for to save our country. We do.
Yep. That was awesome. Like I said, if I really was on the campaign trail, there's no way I get elected. There's way too many people that come out of the woodwork and say, well.
What did you say here about hot Republican women? Hot.
What?
Hot
What'd
women.
I say? Smoking hot cutie pies?
Smoking hot cutie pies and
smoking hot cutie pies are not being valued in this country right now. Who is standing up for the American white girl? Or any kind of smoking hot cutie pies while we're at it, but just the smoking hot American cutie pies. No one is standing up for them. I will do more than stand up for them. Mexican Ironman makes the promise that if smoking hot cutie pies are feeling neglected and need attending to, Mexican Ironman will not only take a stand, Mexican Ironman will lay down.
With the cutie pies.
Yep.
If you thought Bill got up to some funky shit in the White House, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Mexican Ironman is a problem solver. Yeah. That is a real life adaptation of what you see. That's Mexican Ironman, real life illustration of how I will take action.
Out of the woodwork, out of the windows, it's all the same.
Hey,
for Mexican Ironman, yes.
You zip it there on Dead Ramen. You zip it.
Mike has Mike's got graveyards in his closet. What are you talking about, Adega? He doesn't just have skeletons. He's got damn graveyard in his closet.
Yeah. There's so many skeletons in the closet in the graveyards. I have like a funeral home of past life experiences. A funeral home of past life experiences.
We need Gordon Shumway's endorsement of President Mike. Yeah, if the Alf can do it, so much the better. Guys, if someone out there can do an Alf, Mikey for president. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Loki, please upload that for Talk Hard to Run weekly.
Yep.
In Mex, we trust. Yes, in Mex, we trust. In Mexican Ironman, we trust. Absolutely. Thank you, Positive Candor. Thank you guys so much. Ironcaster, thank you, Positive Candor.
This is the funniest thing in the chat right here.
Real ex-husband. Oh my God.
Look, I've got Henry's vote.
Not even American.
Yeah, Henry's in charge of, let me think. You know what, Henry? I'll put Henry in charge of. Henry's going to be in charge of fixing the UK. Supposedly, we have this special relationship between the United States and the United Kingdom. You know what, Henry? Go enforce that special relationship.
This is even better. Mim does not have skeletons in his closet. He has a champagne room full of future first ladies, and all of them are married.
No, but they are not all married. In fact, none of them are, but almost all of them are baby mamas. But that's another story. Not mine, but single moms.
Single moms.
There's a lot of single moms in my past repertoire.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, shit. The way women have wanton sex nowadays, and the way the relationships don't work out. Every chick's got kids from God knows how many different dudes. It used to just be a Mexican thing. Now it's every chick thing.
DJ, I just watched the Mim campaign ad. Yeah.
DJ Ronnie G so disgusted he's on his way to the bar.
Oh yeah. If you don't understand that that's parody, I don't know what to tell you. I can't help you if you think that's not a parody. If you think
maybe they got kind of analysis and they saw the red hat.
It's possible.
Possible.
Make MILFs great again.
No.
MMGA. Single moms are fun. Just call me stepdaddy. Hey, at least that one girl didn't tell you that when she came in and talked about you banging her mom.
What? Dude,
Are you my new stepdaddy?
Yeah, I didn't know her long enough for that.
No, but that would have been an awkward, funny thing, you know. Or, are you my new stepdaddy?
Would have been funny if she had like a 5 or 6 year old that came out and said, Are you my new dad? I'm like, oh no.
No.
No, I'm just here to do the landscaping. Get it? It took a minute.
Trimming the hedges with Mexican Ironman.
Right.
Skull and Tuck and Roll Snowdub, guys. Snowdub's been kicking ass and taking names. Make sure you check him out. Check out his channel. One of the true brothers of Valhalla. Absolutely rocking and rolling on the puppet show with the Muppets and the puppets and on all that crazy shit that happens over there and the booty breaks. Check him out. Landscaping. Wink, wink.
Yeah. Wink, wink.
Trimming the hedges.
Yep.
Oh my. That's right. Mike will handle the pain for you.
All right, so what, we got any topics this morning or what?
Well, I kind of blew through all that while I was waiting on you.
How could you blow through them in 20 minutes?
Well,
25 minutes.
I had to
What
adapt.
kind of YouTuber are you? You should have endless topics, Mr. YouTuber.
I had to tuck and roll and adapt because you were late.
Yeah.
I was waiting on you.
Proving in real time that YouTube is not my priority, real life is. I was on a tax planning call for 2 hours. Yeah, dealing with German versus U.S. tax code this morning.
Deborah, I am his VP, as you can see. I'm his VP that has to kind of run the country because he's off with the first lady in the residency all the time. With the sign up that says, unless you're a smoking hot babe, don't knock.
Deborah Cohen says, who's the first lady? Well, I nominated Mags, but Deborah, there are other positions available in the White House. Get it? Get it? Get it? There's other positions that are available in the White House.
Like cowboy or bending over or I got it. I got it. You missed out yesterday. You need to check out the show with PJ that we did at 11. The absolutely awesome Erica was absolutely awesome. Came by and talked about, wanting to get her hair pulled and wanting to get
what are you talking about?
Exactly. You need to go back. You need to watch it.
I need to watch yesterday's morning show. I was on a plane.
Well, it's the show at 11. There's 2 shows on Monday. One show every other week with PJ from Orville Nation.
Dude, it just started lightning storm here and raining hard. What the hell just happened? All of a sudden we just got a thunderstorm. Can you hear that or no?
Oh yeah, it's happening all over the place because of electromagnetic interference bullshit. He is not a YouTuber, but he can be our president. Yes. Mary's got the idea. And Mikey just lost votes.
Why?
I have no idea. I don't know. Explain, Project. Grumpy old Marine Bit over on Rumble threw out a $2 Rumble rant that said, "Good morning, Mim." Thank you so very much, Grumpy old Marine Bit, for your $2 Rumble rant. I don't know. We're kind of shooting from the hip this morning, guys. We've got to fill 20 minutes. And I have absolutely no idea where we're going to go from there. Besides, in Mex, we trust.
Yes.
In Mex, we trust.
I've been so offline, I don't have any topics myself. Exactly. I've been offline Friday, Saturday, Sunday, yesterday. I was offline for 4 days.
Well, you saw the
last
little...
week was a brutal week. I had a brutal weekend. Shit, I don't know. I got shit going down. Just when things are all peaceful and quiet, then all of a sudden life takes a turn.
Okay.
Well, Max is having problems. Mr. Perfect Kid all of a sudden has decided that he's got mental health problems and he's acting up at school. Shit's serious. Like he was talking about suicide and shit.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I don't know. And now he's telling his mom that his mom wants to move here yesterday. Now he wants them to move here yesterday. Now he's saying he doesn't want to move here at all, which the grandparents love because they want to keep him there. So my entire life plan has been turned upside down in the last 3 days. And I am not going to spend the next 7-8 years while this kid turns 18 without a dad in his life. So that means I am willing to I may either sell this house and move there, or I might have to work my ass off to buy another place up there so I can split my time between being there and being here, or I might just have to rent a place. Either way, all of this weekend has prioritized my family life even more so, and all that it's done is done two things: cement the fact that I will be gone in a year, and maybe hasten up and speed up that I will have to leave X and YouTube within a year or less if they don't move down here, because I will not be a dad to my kid over the next 6, 7, 8 years, because I know what it was like not having a dad while I grew up. And I turned out mentally fucked up, and I had to spend 20 years of my life getting unfucked up. And I will not let that happen to my kid.
Sometimes when it's that shift from kid to adolescent, sometimes the chemicals in their body are going so crazy. And I'm being serious. No jokes here, guys.
No, absolutely. But that's the point. The point is that absolutely he's 11.
It fucks him up a little bit.
But the thing is that he's in the environment he's in. The environment he's in has been amazing to get him from 0 to 10 to 0 to 11 or 3 to 11. But the environment he's going into now, where he's going to grow up and he has to become a man, is that only I can do that job. And I have to be around him to do that job. So, I mean, the kid has nothing but good things. He's got top of his class, math, science, English, everything. He's in a band. He's touring the country. I mean, this kid's life is fucking amazing. He goes on amazing vacations. But in the current environment and climate that we're in, particularly in the Northeast and in Connecticut, you know, his mom told me, she's like, she's sick and tired of white people, liberals, and their bullshit Black Lives Matter crap. Which is a joke to say that, the school system and the way that things are run adds stress to kids' life and doesn't make it better, it makes it worse.
I thought he was in Florida.
What? He's in Connecticut.
I thought they were in Florida.
Then you've never listened to me over the last 4 years.
Shit.
Over the last 6 years that we've known each other. They've always been in Connecticut.
Okay. Well,
you heard it live, people. My vice president does not listen to his president. If the vice president doesn't listen to where my kid has been for the last 6, 7 years, then how can he serve effectively? Actually, wait, he can't serve effectively. This further proves that don't bother me with the needs of this country. Go straight to Loki, because I'm going to be in the West Wing in the residence. Hold on. God damn it.
I was over here
not trying to torture you. Just so everybody beating without you. But they kept sending them to you while we were there in the enclave.
Hey, Jonas, just so you know, you're broadcasting live on YouTube on my speakerphone on Loki's morning show.
Oh, that's amazing. Skull! How's everybody doing? Hey, I need to get in there and send in the super chat.
How about I call you back later? Bye.
Holy shit. DJ Ronnie G with the $5 super chat says, will Loki and Eris be appointed to the cabinet? Oh yeah, by BP and the first BP lady, I guess. Any idea which departments they would each be responsible for?
All of them, because I'm going to be too busy in the West Wing.
Thank
Loki
you,
Loki and Eris.
DJ.
I'll be like, Eris, can you just Loki? You know what Eris would be? Eris would be like a great chief of staff. She would be the first vice presidential first lady. She would be my chief of staff. Loki will run all the rest of the country in the executive department. Yeah. You'll be in charge of the country and the cabinet. Eris will be in charge of Eris will be chief of staff, so she'll run the White House. And the thing about Eris is she's known me so long, she doesn't judge. She knows that she will see things and find out things, and she'll just shake her head and be like, "Oh, that's Mike."
That's Mikey. That's our Mikey. Da-na-na.
Yeah.
No, I remember when we were on the island, Eris's parents being like, "Oh, he's so nice," and Eris being like, "Oh, and he is one hell of a Republican too," and they were like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah," not the other way around.
Wait, what happened?
Nothing.
I don't understand.
It just proves that Mikey doesn't listen to me.
All of her family or just her dad?
Oh, or it was her mom actually. That was like,
Because I got along with dad pretty good.
Daryl. No, you got along with both of them. No, our mom absolutely
I know,
loves
but
you.
I just spend more time talking to her dad. I'm just saying I just spend more time talking to her.
No, the in-laws love Mikey. The in-laws absolutely love Mikey. They think Mikey's great and wonderful.
Got all emotional and shit, crying at the dinner.
That was your family, bro. Your family. And I feel like shit now that I didn't know your kid was in Connecticut. I don't know. You said something about Florida. I'm going down to Florida to see Max and Lauren. And
I went to Florida to take Max and Lauren to the Kennedy Space Center.
Okay, that was it. So I just thought they lived in Florida. I'm going to go down to Florida and see Max. Okay. So I thought Florida, Max. That's where Max is.
Yeah.
Now I feel like a horrible friend.
Nope. Oh, stop. Give me a break. Get out of here. I was just teasing you. I was just teasing you and trying to find another reason for you to run the rest of the country while I'm busy doing research.
Mike, the Ruskies are invading. Go away.
No one's home.
Where would Alf work during your administration?
He would be in charge of the nation's sewage system. Because that's where he belongs.
Why can't he be press secretary?
No. Fuck that shit. I'm not going to have that piece of shit speaking for me.
Project Storytime says, wait, Mikey went to a wedding? I thought he just took pictures of a violin recital.
Hey, she got away. I won't make that mistake twice. Oh, wait, you're not going to get married again. Anyway.
No, I'm not getting married again.
Yeah.
Both places are in the same time zone, Loki. You're good. Well,
yeah, close enough. I'm just teasing you. I don't care if you remember or not. I was just teasing you.
Well, I really thought they were in Florida. This whole time, it's not that I didn't listen. I just thought when you said I'm going to Florida to see, it's the Arwenians. The Arwenians are invading, Mike. Wake up.
What's an Arwenian?
Okay, so Arwen and Arlene are going to take over Canada and turn it into the sovereign state of Arwenia. And they're going to be the two empresses of Arwenia. They're going to co-rule. So they'll be our northern neighbors. After you win the election, of course. Snowdub said, I knew they were in Connecticut since 2019. That's why Mike moved to the East Coast.
Yep. That would be what we call in Mortal Kombat flawless victory by Snowdub. Loki defeated.
Oh, did he fatality me too?
Yeah, you just got fatalityed.
Oh! I'm a demigod though, so I can come back. It's all right. There's another copy of me somewhere in an alternate universe. Just bring him here. Aha! We'll do the Marvel thing.
Yeah.
There will be war if Arwenians don't recognize the Great Lakes as U.S. property. Ironcaster. Emotional damage. Mags. Good morning, Mags. Our first lady is here.
Yep. So when YouTube got that notification, does that affect your channel or does that affect the stream or what happens?
No, basically they said I can't run that ad because
What ad?
so I put in an ad for us for Taco Tuesday to bring in more viewers. I do that once a week. So I put in an ad through YouTube. There's a promotions tab in your YouTube studio that you can go to. It's under content. So just click on the little content button up in the top right-hand corner. There is a promotions tab. Click on that and you can put in a video that promotes your channel. It helps you get subscribers. It might help you get views. It might help you get whatever. And you throw that in your promotions tab and you run it. And they'll run it so many times a week as an ad. And you pay, you know, a little ad revenue out for however many times. And it pumps you up in the algorithm. I honestly believe that's why we went from 0 to unsubstantial growth in our overly substantial growth in the matter of a month. It unlocked the keys to the kingdom. So they shot that ad back and said, no, it's a political ad.
Well, now it really is a political ad.
Now it's really a political ad. That's right. But we're not really running for president. So it's really a parody political ad.
All right.
It's no different than what they do on Saturday Night Live.
Right.
Except their shit's not funny. Ours is.
Right. Plus here we get to make fun of Mexicans because I'm Mexican.
We don't make fun of Mexicans.
I do.
Okay, Brownie.
Yeah, I do. You just make fun of a Mexican right there.
A vote for Pedro is a vote for Mexican Ironman. Do you want to be president, Mike? Really, do you want to be president? Would you want to be president?
I'd rather. Let me tell you this: in real life, fuck no. I'd rather be a YouTuber before being president, and we know how much I want to be a YouTuber.
But you are a YouTuber.
I'm not.
That doesn't make any sense. You are a YouTuber.
I'm not.
But you are.
No. Nope.
This has been proven in the past.
Views, subs, how much money I make.
Not all of us.
Watching. Oh, you care at some level. At some level, you do care. It's a minuscule level, but it's still greater than 0. It's minuscule, but it's greater than 0.
Benjamin Loki says he's a YouTuber.
I don't care at all about being a YouTuber.
It's confirmed, folks. He's a YouTuber. Yes.
Nope.
I absolutely agree, Benjamin.
Nope. I'd rather sell oranges on the side of the road. I'd make more
just because you don't stab your friends in the back, try and run over everyone every time somebody else speaks, are concerned about how much money you make on YouTube, are concerned about subs, growth, all that shit. Just because that's not there doesn't mean that you're not a YouTuber.
Oh my God, I released the video and I'm not getting the views.
I don't care about any of that.
Look, I'm being a YouTuber. Here, let me be another YouTuber. Hold on. Let me think how else to be a YouTuber. Hi, I'm announcing another live show because I don't have enough this week, and hopefully some people will watch. But if they don't, I'm going to do it anyways because I'm going to do another live show. Because why not?
Why not? As long as you're having fun, that's the point.
Or I'm going to talk in code. Hi, I'm going to talk about something that I don't know that I know what I'm talking about and I know everything about, but I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is. But I'm going to talk in code, and hopefully you'll be able to figure out what I'm talking about. But I'm not going to tell you what I'm talking about because YouTube and the algorithm, and they'll suppress me and they won't let me say what I want. So instead of saying what I want, I'm just going to buy into what the man says I can't talk about and try to talk around it. Hopefully you guys figure it out. And I've been talking for 5 minutes. Somebody send me a super chat now. Look, I'm being a YouTuber.
He's a streamer. K. Roberts.
I'm going to have to think about that one.
You are a live streamer.
Maybe.
And you upload shorts.
Yeah, but I got 2 more presents. There's something waiting for me at the facility where they deliver mail here. I got to go pick it up after this show. Oh.
Okay. That doesn't change the fact that you stream on YouTube.
Yeah, on
You,
other
you
people's
upload
channels.
shorts
Right.
to your channel.
Right.
You've streamed on your channel. You have. You have.
Testing out, helping George with the.
Nope.
What was
You
the other
had
one?
to do a live stream. When you got something, you had to do it. You were lamenting about it and bitching about it because you had to. So
Was
you
that
had
Bob?
to do a
Dang it,
live
Bob?
stream.
Oh, it was for.
Yeah, dang it, Bob. Whatever.
I still was supposed to do another one, but I never went back to. I was gonna do one live in Burbank, but and I gotta tell you this: I don't think I'm ever going back to California. I do think I've made that decision. I don't think I'm ever fucking going back even to visit. The next time I go will be if some relative dies.
Okay, so I've got something crazy to tell you, and I'm sure you missed this because we talked about this on the roundtable last week. No roundtable this week, folks. Me and Eris are going to go see the Transformers Anniversary Special in theaters. So, a comic book store gets broken into and robbed in Sacramento, California, right? Okay, and the guy that you can clearly see the guy in the video. There's video. The guy couldn't like disable the cameras or nothing. He just broke a window and went in and stole a whole bunch of shit. So the owners give the stuff over to the police and they fix the window. And 2 days later, the same guy breaks in again and steals more shit. Thousands of dollars worth of shit. Okay? The police refuse to admit it's the same guy, even though he was wearing exactly the same clothes, even though they caught him on the camera, even though you can clearly see it's the same guy. Do you know why, Mikey, that the California Sacramento police refuse to admit that it's the same guy? Because that would be racially profiling. They're police. They are supposed to build a profile on suspects. That is their job. Can't do that anymore because that would be racially profiling. So they can't say, yes, it's the same guy, even though the camera caught him, even though he was wearing the same clothes, even though he broke in the exact same way as he did the first time. They can't admit that it's the same guy because profiling. We can't profile a suspect. Do you know what that means, Mike? They can't build a profile on a murderer. They can't build a profile on a serial impist. They can't build a profile on a suspect that does crimes. Because that is now against the rules.
Yeah. Magitech Mags, I brought up her chat in the comment because she says you missed it. As First Lady, Mikey is confirmed a YouTuber. Well,
yep.
Gonna have to sit Max down and have a talking to over dinner one night.
Mexican Ironman is a YouTuber.
Make America Mexican again. No, wrong, Pops. We want to make America less migrant again. M-A-M-A. Make America less, or M-A-L-M-A. Make America less migrant again.
Malma.
I don't know. I'm just.
I
don't know. I'm just making shit up.
Malma.
Yeah.
Mammer.
Make America less migrant again.
Mammers. Malma. I don't know. I don't know. It's called a freaking investigation. Not anymore. Yeah. Not anymore. Because you can't profile a suspect because that's against the rules in California. Don't go back, Mike. Don't ever go back. Stay away.
I gotta run. So I gotta run.
Guys,
sorry about this. I know I showed up late, but I apologize. I got a packed full day of crap I gotta go handle.
Guys, we're getting out of here. Stay safe. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. We'll catch you on the next one. Have a great one, everybody.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe and hammer that notification bell.